that Robotnik's was kind of close to where I was gonna drop off Dweebus, because of, like, you know, we played games in Discord with COQUI nuts and stuff like that, and like it came up. I forgot how it came up, but I just remembered that he was in that area, and I was like, oh, D, you think you maybe wouldn't mind coming with me, because I'm gonna need distractions, because like I knew my flight was, I thought my flight was in 12 hours. I thought I had a I thought I had a red-eye flight. I thought I was leaving at like 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning. Turns out it was the afternoon. Well, regardless, I was like, I have to kill 12 hours at this place that I don't know anything about. I know nothing about the area. Would you mind keeping me company so that I'm not just like a bawling mess that I just handed Dweebus over? And that, you know, you'd go with me to a Nia cat, because like, I at any point, like, I was just like, just in case. Not that I was like scared or anything like that, because obviously Ania's a fucking sweetheart and stuff like that, but it's good to just have extra people there just in case, of course. Turned out I was fine. I was totally fine, because when Ania met Dweebus, I was like, everything is fine, and Dweebus is in the best care possible, and that's all I ever wanted. I just wanted to see this dog succeed, and now I'm like, I get updates and everything, and like, she's been so sweet with all the selfies and stuff. So, Robotnik's and I, basically, like, he went and showed me around, the area, and we went to a place that Carpetbagger went to, actually. We went to this like mechanical museum thing that was like, you pay a quarter to 50 cents, and like you got to like look at these guys like pervert toys, but it wasn't pervert toys. Well, some of them were pervert toys. But they also had like Taiko Drum Master, the Simpsons game, the Turtles and Time game. Like they had like silly stuff, but it was basically like this like quarter machine thing, and it would be like, it would like play something, or it would be, oh, it's like, you know those little like, the Great Zanzibar will tell you the fortune, and you put in like a quarter and it prints you out like a little thing where it's like, yes, I see this in your future, and then a little fortune gets printed out. Some things were comedy. Actually, I'm gonna throw Robotnik's under the bus for a second. So there was this one that was called it was called something like Mr. Good Vibrations or something like that, and it's like, this is not an electric shock, this is a vibration and it feels good. And what it was this like huge strongman guy, and he had like 2 big muscle arms, and the machine, all it did, it was made in like the 1920s, and all it did was like vibrate. And there was like this big tube with a hand at the bottom of it, and you're supposed to grab the hand, and it was supposed to like vibrate, so it was supposed to like feel good. And it's like, trust me, this feels good. And then Robotnik's, I was like, Robotnik's, you use this one, and then I put the quarters in, and then he like held onto the hand, and I was like, you're touching somebody's jerk-off machine. Because that's obviously what it was built for. It was just like a hand that vibrated. And so it was really fun, because that was like one of the pervert machines, for instance. Back in the 30s, that thing was probably just always on, honestly, because like they didn't have computers. They probably had vibrators. Well, this was probably a vibrator. I don't know, it was obviously, they were saying like, no, it feels good, and they're just saying like, the vibrations, man. They're just like trying to sell it as like a vibration machine. I'm like, read between the lines. The dudes in the 30s definitely jacked off with this machine, because there's like a little hand that like you could hold on to, and it went like But there's like all sorts of like weird stuff. There was like a little torture dungeon and stuff like that was like made out of like these little wooden gnome people, and like they were just like chopping people's heads off and like whipping them and flogging them and stuff like that. I'm like, these fucking sickos. And it was like this machine that was from like the 1800s, built in like fucking Great Britain. All of the fucking sicko stuff came from Great Britain. All of the weird sex comedy ones were all from the UK. Yeah, that place is cool. Yeah, it's Marvin's Flirts. Yeah. But it was like a lot of fun, because like it was just, you don't really get to see places like that. And it wasn't like a huge place, but it was so wall to wall with shit to do and look at and just take in. It took a while to get through the whole thing. It was really cool. We wound up going to the mall, and then nothing was like really open, so like we went to like Cheesecake Factory afterwards, just to like hang out and chill until like that closed, basically. And basically I was like, okay, since like for all the trouble, I'm gonna pay for your Uber home, and yeah. And so I go to here's the story. Here's where I fuck Robotnik's over. I go to pay for the Uber. I book him an Uber. And, he gets in. I'm like, later, dude. It was good hanging out. Thank you so much for showing me around. And I go back into the Cheesecake Factory, because it only let me book 1 Uber at a time. And I don't know if I used the app wrong or what, but I was like looking, I was like, okay, let me find where the airport is so I could head there, get ready for my flight and stuff like that. And I'm scrolling, and I start to panic because my phone was about to die because it only had a couple of % left. So I was like, shit, I have to go find an outlet. So like I was really scatterbrained when that happened. So I ran back into the mall area just to plug it in just for 5 minutes so it would get some juice. And then I thought, because I was starting to look at where the airport was, I thought I accidentally ordered an Uber for myself. And I was like, oh, fuck, no, wait, why did it do this? And so I hit cancel. I canceled his Uber while he was in it going home. And then it took me a whole minute to realize why that happened, because I was like, how did I do that? How did I order an Uber? Usually they make you confirm. Why did it do this? Why did it, or I must have accidentally hit confirm when I was plugging it in or something. And then, yeah, no, I'm scatterbrained. What can I tell you guys? I'm scatterbrained. Like, if you ever wonder why I don't answer DMs, it's because I'm like this, man. I'm just scatterbrained. So, I got frog brain. So I canceled his Uber, and then, like, it took me a minute, and I was like, oh, no. Wait, no, I went, oh no. And then I go to message Robotniks on Discord, and I was like, I'm so sorry, holy shit, holy fuck, I'm so sorry, I just canceled your Uber on accident, I didn't mean to do that. And I didn't hear anything from Robotniks for a little bit, and I was like, oh god, I hope that it's not a problem, I hope it's not a problem. Turns out it was a big problem. They were on the highway, and the guy starts yelling at Robotniks. And I was like, I said, tell him don't do it. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Tell him don't do it. And I was like, or just tell him to recharge my card or whatever. And Robotniks like, don't worry, I handled it. But like, what? I felt so bad. Robotniks is like, the guy, like, it was so hard to communicate with him because the guy like didn't really speak like English that well and stuff like that. But he's just yelling at Robotniks. And I felt so bad. And then, wait, Robotniks, can I take a screenshot of what you, the screenshot of the thing you showed me afterwards, of like your heart rate? Okay, you have to see how much his heart rate spiked for this. All right, here it is. This is Robotniks' heart rate. When? I did this. Oh, it's flying the tree! It's flying the tree! I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I felt so bad. I mean, despite me laughing there in the screenshot, I really did feel bad. The time between me canceling his Uber and me getting my phone, like, I was like, okay, now I gotta look where the airport is and stuff like that for my location. And like, it was only maybe 11 minutes. It must have been like 10. I think it was about 10 minutes before I forgot that I got Robotniks' Uber, and that I was like, oh, I accidentally ordered an Uber. Fuck. It was like 10 minutes and into a half-hour ride. And it was on the highway. It was on the highway. I am so sorry. I am so sorry again. Oh my god. So I'm sorry. We had like a great time just like fucking laughing about stupid shit all day, and then I go and do that. It was a big fucking problem. Oh man. It was fucking hilarious when he started driving again. Did you guys literally just pull over on the highway and he was just yelling at you? Yes, he did. He just pulled over and yelled at you. I'm so sorry for the heart attack. Look at this. You don't have to go to the heart attack grill. You can just have me book you an Uber. Look at that. I'll save you. Save you the effort. Oh boy, COQUI nearly killed a man delivering a dog. Yeah, literally, I nearly killed my editor delivering a dog. Nearly killed a COQUI nut. Makes for a good story though. Yeah, it makes for a really funny fucking story though. I was today's years old when I learned you can cancel an Uber mid-drive, COQUI. Okay, so the reason why I figured it out that I made a mistake is because I got a pop-up message after I canceled it. And because I thought it was on the way to me because it said the Uber something about 11 minutes. I should have just read the whole thing, but I skimmed it, and I think it was like 11 minutes that he was on the road. I got a pop-up like a minute later where it said, just checking in, is everything okay? What happened? Like, it was Uber contacting me about it, and I was like, wait, why is Uber contacting me about a canceled ride? And I was like, oh. And that's when it dawned on me, is when I got that little notification, because I guess it's like in case if your Uber driver just like flipped his switch one day and he just went insane-o type thing, and you canceled your ride type thing. So then when I got that pop-up message, I was like, I didn't cancel a mistake Uber. I canceled Robotnik's Uber. Because I'll be honest, I didn't know you couldn't book two at the same time. But I had just like learned it. But I also just forgot it when I was like, okay, now where I gotta go. And I just stupidly did that. Comedy Uber cancels would be CUCK as an acronym. Robotnik's got cucked. Comedy Uber canceled. Yes, exactly. Well, Robotnik, thank you again for like not being mad or anything. You were like laughing it off and stuff, and I really did. I'm laughing right now because the story is funny, but I did really feel bad, especially like my heart like sunk down into my throat when I realized like what I had done. I was like, and that's why I spam messaged you. I was like, I'm sorry, I just canceled. Can you have him undo it? Is there an undo button? And I felt so bad. I was like, please just cancel it. I'm sorry. Or like have him recharge me for the rest of the ride. I like felt so bad about it. Accidental pranks. Yeah, honestly, it was an accidental prank. I can't believe I did that still. I still can't believe I fucking did that. It's good that you have a little... I mean, I have a lot of empathy. I actually feel pretty bad about it. But I can still laugh about it, of course. But I feel really bad about it. I was legit trying not to laugh during the ride because I was worried he'd get pissed at you. Because he just yelled at you. I had a whole adventure. I dropped off a dog in another state. I took flights. I fucked over Robotnik's, and then I jumped in a collab, and now I'm here. I'm not letting COQUI do shit for me. Honestly, that's a good lesson to learn. Let my mistake, let Robotnik's suffering be a lesson to us all. Don't put me in charge of anything. My brain doesn't work, I don't think. I'm so getting dementia when I'm older. I'm just telling you guys. You guys will get to like witness it, like basically de-evolve over time. You'll get to see all the holes form in my brain, basically. Because I don't plan on stopping streaming. For those wondering, that's how I accidentally fucked over my editor when I met him for the first time. But thanks for showing me around, Robotnik's. I hope it was worth it.